It's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I wasn't going to do any more for the rest of the year, but I decided let's go out with a bang. Welcome to Mystics, top 5 rules of the internet, and keep in mind this one and maybe some others next year will be longer than a minute, because I have a lot to say about some of them. Number 1. If you leave hate comments on anyone's content, post, comment on a post, etc., you've literally just given them full permission to expose you wherever they feel is necessary to protect others. So if you don't want your asshole behavior exposed, don't post it. This is the internet, sweetheart. It can go anywhere. Number 2. Who cares, Karen? We don't care. If it triggers you, that's a you problem. And the world doesn't have to cater to your stupid problems. You got a problem with something? Learn to ignore the fuck out of it and move on. If you can't do that, well, you need some serious help. Hey, I'm triggered by shit all the time. But the dumb shit that I'm triggered by, I don't say nothing about. I don't like when people use JC or GD when they're cussing. I don't like that. That offends me. But you know what? I don't go on every post that uses it or video that uses it and say, you need to stop doing that. Because people do it. It is what it is. I don't like it, but I ignore it. Because I've learned how to ignore it. And if a Karen can't learn how to ignore it, then, well, they won't keep being a Karen. Karens need to fucking grow up and stop expecting everyone to bend to their bullshit. Number 3. Nobody looks the same, feels the same, thinks the same, believes the same, etc. Let me just tell you something. If we all lived the same, life would be so fucking boring. Stop bullying people who are different, who are living different, look different. Don't be body shaming people because you're just an asshole. If they ain't hurting anyone, as long as they're not like zoophiles or pedophiles or sex traffickers, whatever, and you don't like their lifestyle, who the fuck cares? Leave them alone. Go live your own life. Your life shouldn't have to be about bullying other people just because you don't like how they live. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your precious life away doing that shit. Live your own damn life. And, if it bothers you, then remove them out of your life. That's what the internet's for. Like, it's not hard to fucking block people, you know? Number 4. Here's one that I've only met a few people like this, but I think it still needs to be said because I know there's a lot more people in the world like this. If you're the type who likes to rude joke, make sure you put a laughing emoji or some other indication that you're not being serious. Otherwise, people will think that you are serious and you're being an asshole. Because remember, written words are read a lot differently. Nobody knows if you don't make it obvious that you're joking, even if you are rude joking. It's one thing to hear a person's tone of voice. It's another thing to read words. So make it obvious unless you want people to think you're an asshole. And last but certainly not least, number 5, if you see someone going through a rough time on social media, even though you don't know them, kindness always wins. Remember that we're all facing battles that nobody else knows about. So be kind. It's not that hard. Or have y'all forgotten? Have y'all lost it?